journal entries from 2018, I think was the last ones I was really keeping, and a little bit of 19. Not much, but all right, here's I just want to be able to stand up straight for a little while before I get cut down. I learned at an early age they are mean. I've spent decades trying to understand you all. And in return, I got destroyed and left for dead. But I didn't die. I never do. May get set back a little bit, but I keep going. And now I'm going to turn it all around and give it back to you tenfold. Back at you like a pack of lions coming at you. I will not hide my contempt or hatred any longer. All the time, I will not hide my hatred or contempt any longer from the ones I despise. All the time I've lived in humiliation and alienation, suffocating humiliation, while you got fat, lazy, and even more slow and stupid in your air-conditioned reality. You have not seen cruelty like mine, nor have you known a brutality like mine. I come from starvation. The hard times have made me tough, strong, and mean. All the time you thought you were killing me, it was all just making me stronger and filled with even more fury and contempt. You are nothing but a planet of snakes. I'm stupid, so the only few things that do stick in my head seep through only because they were beaten into me. Now you're fucking with an institutionalized animal with nothing to lose and everything to gain. People need to hear some problem so they can help you with it. It gives them a sense of power when they can help you solve your dilemma. It gives their ego a boost. It will make them feel like they have some great knowledge they feel they have provided you with, insight that you lacked. They think that you automatically have become their grateful student of their wisdom. They love this because the need to solve other people's problems is something that the ego never gets enough of. Even when the advice they give you is pedestrian and as helpful as an empty wallet, act as though it is a small revelation if you want. Or you could avoid the whole fucking disgusting scene by not talking about any problems to the fucking no clue problem solvers. I will disappoint. I will turn on you, get vicious and not remember why or when. I will never be able to tear myself from the dark, violent sickness that is my life. Because it is the only thing I know. It is what defines me, fuels me. I associate it with my parents and all the pain and horror, fear, violence, tragedy, uncertainty, neglect, and humiliation of my youth. Life makes me crazy, so I out-crazy it. It's the only way I can deal with it. I match it and then I raise it one. I'm better off on my own. The confusion, frustration, sadness, anger, rage, lonely, alienation, isolation, sickness is at a tolerable level on my own. If something works for you in life, fucking use it. Cool. I don't want to hear about their trials and tribulations, about their fucking car problems or fucking job they hate. They'd rather complain than have the guts and self-confidence it takes to leave and enter the real world and sail the seas of consequence. What the hell do they expect? How can they complain about being bored and unsatisfied with life when they surround themselves with mediocrity, complacency, and a lifestyle that grinds them down and slowly drains them of their will to live? Why not be an outsider? Why not go about the whole thing differently? Too many people get caught up in the idea of how things should be, from how their family does or did things, how the neighbors or peers do things, or how they have always done things, or what TV and magazines or the internet tells them. They listen and follow everything and anything that comes from external sources, rather than listening to the one and only voice that matters, their own voice. What's even worse is when most people that others formulate their lifestyles and ideas of right and wrong, good or bad for them. They allow others to park their minds for them. From the toxins they take that poison them, to the jobs they hate, to the unhappy marriages they want to leave, to the kids they can't be bothered with, to the culture that bores and lies to them and dumbs them down, to the media that lies and misleads them. Well, they can have it all, and they can have my helping too. So basically, the bottom line of this whole piece of writing is this: I'd rather go on my own ideas and fail horribly than to go their way and make it. I'm going to stop at 10 minutes on the phone and then we'll do it on this one. I haven't read in a while. I wanted to dance though, but not going to bother with you anymore. You are not worth all the extra thought. I have enough real problems as it is. I'm not going to wait for your phone calls anymore. I'm done thinking about you. I'm done fantasizing about what it would be like if things were different. Things are not different. Things are like this. I'm done allowing you free and total access to my mind. I'm rejecting you and breaking the cheap, false spell you have put on me. Once you finally revealed your true colors, you made it easy. You have become nothing more than a really bad habit that I broke. I pulled myself through your bullshit and deceit for the last time. The cruelty and pain you cause are an insult to pain itself. It is a cheap pain, a weak pain, a pain that cannot teach or strengthen. It's just a pain that messes with my guts. So I've thrown you out of my thoughts. You'll only hurt me anyway. I'll find better ways to hurt myself. Never count on them and you will be better than good. You must never count on them. Ever, ever, under any circumstances, no matter how big or small, or minuscule or indifferent, let me repeat, you must never count on them. None of them, not one. Some will let you down on purpose. That's all they are able to do with their life. Since they are too cowardly and weak, jealous and bitter, they have never lived a second in their lives. They've done really nothing but stand. You must deal with this type of person severely and with extreme viciousness. Make it so they make sure they are never even in your sight again, line of sight again. Others do it out of ignorance and low IQ. They don't mean to waste your time, money, or anything else. These types must also be dealt with, immediately and with a serious tone. Let them know once that you are not going to tolerate a second letdown. And that if they ever waste your time or fuck with you, they will get bitten. In time, all the malevolent weak ones will stay away. It's only now you stand more than having a chance. By standing and going alone, you have already won. All right, it's over 10 minutes for the phone recording. I will stop that now, and I will go to this thing there. Thank you again. La-di-da. I would just like blankness. I would just like stop, and I would be sitting there, and I would like stare at a blade of grass for 10 minutes. Thinking, you know, and all day long, this fucking, like, oh, I don't know what it is. It was just like, another fucking zone or something, man. It's like, I don't know. The quarantine. I don't know, and then I have little pockets where then I would feel okay, and then I would have to, and I would just keep going into these fucking blank thing where I would just like keep stopping and staring at nothing, you know, for like, I'm telling you, like 5-10 minutes at a time. I'm just like, middle of the day, I'm just going off out into space. And the one good thing about it though all the time was this time it seemed like I would go into these like 1,000-yard fucking stare, fucking just out of nowhere, but I wasn't really thinking of anything the whole time. You know, I was just really blank. I was just like awake there, and I'm focused on whatever it is, staring at the bird, the fucking tree, or whatever, and then after a while, like, I noticed inside, like, looking outside of myself, like, what the fuck are you doing, you know? You're not even thinking about anything. You're not even, like, I'm just, like, sitting there, like, just in, like, zone land. And then I snap out of it, and I'll do something else again, and then I'll be walking, and I'll be like, it's almost as if, like, there's a remote control on me or something, and it's like, pause. Unpause. Pause. Unpause. You know, and the anger, I've been, like, I've been mad, and then and then, like, a low valley depression, and then come out of it, and then, like, man, I don't know. You know what? It's gotta be not having access to the full gym and getting like that full body workout with all the machines. I mean, I'm doing what I can, calisthenics, push-ups, fucking all that bullshit, body weight stuff. It's good, it's really good for you, but I miss the weights. I miss the variety of everything, and fucking, I don't know if there's ever gonna be a gym again for a while. So now I'm building up the outside gym. I got the weights, and it's old ones, but it's something. All right, here, like I said, I want to read some things. I've been spending at least a couple hours a day the past few days, really working on separating the material for the book ideas. There's the Big Season in Hell one, which is like going to be my life book thing. So that's like the biggest project, and that's underway, but it's nowhere near done. And then I decided I wanted to do these smaller books, these demo books, these little ones that were nothing else, so I can just follow through and complete and make a bunch of them and punch that thing, and it's done. You know, I can't, like, editing your own shit is just, it's fucking horrible. It's hard, but, you know, what can I do? You know, so I'm getting, the one good thing about the more and more I keep bashing myself over the head with, you know, like, not giving myself a rest day after day after day, every day, 7 days, is that I'm starting to hammer out some better strategies and methodologies. I mean, that's kind of blunt. I gotta adjust the lighting situation here too, and I'm getting the garage ready for the summer season, taping out there. Pretty worn out physically too. Again, you know those days you wake up and you're kind of tired still when you fucking wake up, and I got decent sleep, and I really cannot wear sunglasses in the house, so even when I need them, I just feel like an idiot. Alright, so, that's the idea of the book. So I'm going to make them smaller. You know, I got my good industrial staplers, and then as soon as I just fucking choose them, and that's the problem. I've been too choosy. Like, it doesn't really fucking matter, you know, with all this writing I have. Like, you know, it's not like any of it's going to be like good in that way. Like, if I don't put that one in, it's not going to be a good book and no one's going to buy it, you know? It's like, but it's like a Rubik's Cube, you know? It's like a mental Rubik's Cube, figuring, not so much figuring out, I know the steps to put together a basic fold and staple book that is sellable and is worth it on both ends, and it's, you know, I can do it. I've done it. I did 2 of them in 2003. Where the fuck is? I got it. I found the copy. I was gonna read that tonight. That journal. That whole kind of. Oh, here it is over there. So then it got, you know, because I haven't read anything, any of my poetic attempts and writings or journal entries in a while, weeks, before the dancing thing. And then once I started going through and working on the book thing again, trying to get them fucking done, you know, I really think and then when I can offer them on the YouTube channel, right? I can PayPal them, some of them like for $5 each or something, and mail them. I don't know. Ebook. That's the other thing I gotta do. I gotta do the ebook. I gotta figure that out and get that going. I got to stick to the point and fucking stop editorializing and read the fucking thing I wrote this year. Oh, and I also found I wanted to do this tonight, but it's too late again because I spent a lot of time trying painting my face some cool, so I still have some of it on my eyelids. Because that's a lot of fun. I really like doing that, but I always start too late and then I get too involved with it as usual, and most of the time I end up overdoing it and it looks like fucking a mud face and I have to wash it off. And like I said, it's really fun when it comes out good and reading it. I like doing it. I've always been that thing for painting my face ever since I was like 20 or something in Halloween, and I did it once. It was just so fun. And it's like having a new tattoo face every time I do it. But I just got to simple it. So if I didn't do that, or if I did it correctly and started earlier, what I was going to read, so I guess I'm going to read it tomorrow all in one shot. This could be a cool little mini book too. I'm adding it. This was my Greyhound bus trip to San Diego from Newark when I was 20 years old. 3 days straight, 72 hours one way, 74 hours back. I took the northern route there, so I could see the northern country, the Rocky Mountains, Grand Canyon, all that shit. And then I took the southern route back, see that part of the country. I went out there and I stayed for about a week, maybe 2 weeks. My best friend, then came back to get my black belt. A lot of shit happened funny going there. It was a trip, and I was riding like every bus stop, you know, Chicago, wherever, you know, the fucking weird people riding in the bus, and I did dumb things. I never did a trip like that before. I didn't take my shoes off for 3 days. So the last day we were in California, and they were killing me. I took them off. My ankles blew up, and I'm asking the driver to fucking stop for Advil, and I was thinking I'm crazy. And I had this East Coast attitude already there, and I don't realize it. They're all like, hey, you know, we're not harsh to know. And I did a video on this like a long time ago when I like first started, like a year ago. But I want to do it again. And I also added some, I found some poems and shit that I also wrote in the bus during that ridiculously long ride. Maybe I'll read one random one tonight. So also I gotta get, because there hasn't been any QXTs or open mics, so, writing and preparing the book and ebook and all that is one thing, and it's a lot of work, but also reading this stuff out loud, like in front of live people, is the best. This comes second, because, or if I could, I should try it live again on YouTube, but I tried it 5 times, it only worked once, and this fucking shitty computer, or maybe where I am down here in the cave, fucking several leagues under the earth. Or if I gotta get a new streaming fucking thing, and do the talking. But I like the talking, because the talking videos, when I talk for a while, whether it's reading, blah blah blah, talking shit, whatever, venting, when it's over, I get, and especially when I upload it, get it out there, then I get like some kind of mental release, some kind of like toxins in my brain that are very good calibrating and therapeutic, I guess, getting it out. It's very exact same as the physical part of say the dancing for an hour or half an hour, or it's like 10-15 minutes really intensely. Like my body gets a physical after, like something I can't get anywhere. And that's why I used to love going to the clubs and dancing, man. I did that all the way up until a couple months ago. I was 48 years old. I'm still 48, but I think it was the last time I was at a club dancing at Q's once, and I love it, and dancing live people and stuff. I'm gonna read, okay? But these are pretty much everything. This is all 2019 stuff I wrote. I just want to be able to stand up straight for a little while before I get cut down. I learned at an early age they are mean. I spent decades trying to understand you all, and in return I got destroyed and left for dead. But I didn't die. I never do. I may get set back, slowed down, but not stopped. I now have learned how to use it, and I'm going to turn it all around and put it and give it back to you all tenfold. Back at you like a pack of lions coming at you. I will not hide my contempt for any of you. No, wait, I will not hide my contempt or hatred any longer for any of you. Wait, I will stop reading it. I will not hide my contempt or hatred any longer from the ones I despise. All the time that I've lived in humiliation, alienation, suffocating humiliation, while you got fat, lazy, and even more slow and stupid in your air-conditioned reality. You have not seen cruelty like mine, nor have you known a brutality like mine. I come from starvation, a desert of starvation. The hard times have made me tough and strong and mean. All the time you thought you were killing me, it was all just making me stronger and filled with even more fury and contempt. You are nothing but a planet of snakes. I am stupid, so the only few things that seep through only stick because they were beaten into me. Now you're fucking with an institutionalized animal with nothing to lose and everything to gain. People need to hear some problem so they can help you with it. It gives them a sense of power when they help you, when they help you solve your dilemma. It gives their ego a boost. It will make them feel like they have some great knowledge they feel they have provided and imparted to you with insight that you lack. They think that you automatically have become their grateful student of their wisdom. They love this because the need to solve other people's problems is something that the ego never gets enough of. Even when the advice they give you is pedestrian and as helpful as an empty wallet. Act as though it is a small revelation, if you want, or you could avoid the whole fucking disgusting scene by not talking about any problems to the no-clue problem solvers. Give me 1 second here. Looking for a specific one. All right. This is from the journal entry in 2019, 18. Or 19. I've been divorcing myself from myself for the past several months. It has been very painful. Self-creation should be hard and painful. Not much good stuff comes from soft and easy. You are what you are. Soft thoughts, soft mind. Hard thoughts, hard mind. Life has been very unfair and cruel for me. Shall I return the favor of cruelty and give it back onto life itself? No, hell no. That's the epitome of weakness. I'm the man of the hour, tower of power, full of sour. Not like most people, my sour power devours the hour. I am the man who talked too much, that's right. The one that you can count on, the one who always puts his foot in his mouth, that's me. I talk too much, too damn much. I'm starting to believe there is someone who lives inside my mouth and controls everything I say. It's a bummer. Oh, 19. I have paid my dues and dulled myself. Now nothing gets in my way. Being a trusted, loyal brother to thee alone, it speaks to me with the loudest silent voice, telling me how to take decades of loss, failure, and pain and betrayal, how to turn it all around and make it work for me. I have hung on by myself through some of the darkest nights when everything and everyone, including myself, was trying to kill me. It didn't. A lifetime of being on the outside of life and everything in it has shot me into myself where I became one from none for the first time in my life. So these days I welcome the nights of solitude and work, alone night after night, phone turned off, no TV, music, hell yes. It's the only time I can feel normal for a little while. Tired of reading, tires me too, so that's good. 2020 I wrote this. Sometimes I feel like a dead body or a shark. When people talk to me, they think I'm being a jerk, but I'm not. I'm just being. You must understand, when one is filled with fury, self-hatred, and is in contempt of life, one cannot do anything beneficial for others. I can't seem to ever be able to handle or understand affection, love, or friendship. All three of them confuse, frustrate, and destabilize me. However, I understand the language of staring at brick walls perfectly fucking clear though. Alright, I wanted to know. I missed the live crowd, man. I know where this is going. Sorry, getting tired. It's a real shitty day, man. I'm glad it's fucking over. You know, if I could complete, like, actually successfully, get the video up, that would be cool. You know, I gotta just figure out my time, because now, you know, now the weather of my season, like where I just, my body, this is like where my body's favorite season, everything, I was so much better, well, between now and November, I gotta get, you know, like, daily fucking road combatives videos up, man. If I don't, I'm really gonna fucking, I don't know what I can do to myself to punish myself. I'm not doing it. There's no reason why I can do it. Alright, so I was gonna read one thing from the trip to California. And also, what the fuck is that beep? Cranky and fucking irritable today, man. I don't know why. It happened. Sat out in the sun, it felt good. Alright. The last remaining full copy of the second journal I made and I sold in 2001. I made the 95-96, the most pivotal one, the year I trained for my black belt and lived in the karate school I've still not recovered from, that 10 months of the insanity of being there 24/7 and training for my black belt test. I kept a 10-month journal there. I was pumping gas at 5 in the morning, writing entries. It was crazy. It was a good read, you know, and I sold them for 5, so I still have that, and I have that in the thumb drive. So, this was 2001, the entire year of 9/11. Started it in January 1st, 2001. I ended it in December 31st. Like a pretty, I've never really kept, and this was also a crazy intense time too, other than 9/11, because this was the year I was finally, I had manifested living my dream, the thing I planned over 10 years, a little over 10 years prior. That when I was 20, as a white belt walk in, I want to get my black belt, and by this teacher in this style, and I want to open my own school commercial storefront after I'm a black belt and run it and teach. And the main thing, and that's my money, that's my riches, is to be involved in the arts and be able to teach every day. I didn't care if the school just broke even, as long as I could go teach, you know, and I made that happen, and it was a reality. It was a nice fucking school. I was sharing it. Half the days I paid, and then the other guys paid half the rent to the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys. But other than that, I was teaching at Rex too for somebody during the week. And I was a father for, this is the first year of, you know, my daughter was just born in 2000. So I was a new father, and I would take care of my daughter during the day while my ex-wife went to work in preschool, no sense paying and having her go there. Even with my wife, when I was home during the day and I opened the school at like 5. Now background, okay. So this is the journal. This one I jumped it up. The first one I sold 5, and then 95, 96, and then this one I sold for 15. See the fucking glare. And again, I sold as many as I could make. And it wasn't so much about the money, it was about like, wow, people were interested in them. And, you know, I got all, oh, you're funny, you're crazy, you're angry, you're nuts. But the main thing was like they kept them busy reading. There was one student I remember, she was a hair cutter. And she bought a book, the 95, 96, well, what is it, 5. That's all you did, so she's like, Kevin, you're funny, you're doing all this. Oh, I felt sorry on that page. Oh, me and all my friends are reading it at their hair salons. So we pass it around. Oh, that's great. So that's my goal. I'm making another one of these, which I can do right here with the printer. And then I'll like to get the real book at the ISBN number. But after I get it, put this one together, that one, and then I'll have technically 3 that I can go do ebooks with, and I think that's the way to do it. And so, really, no one's gonna really want to probably order like a handmade copy of, but they're gonna be cool. So I'm gonna throw some artwork in there too. All right, shut that fuck up and finish reading. There was one more writing piece I wanted to read. Probably lost it. That's bad. Well, I had a plan this summer, you know, to go around the open mics, have a little backpack of like 20 of my new books or copies and try to sell them. I had a journal entry somewhere that fucking that pulled aside from 95. Where the fuck is it? Boy, man, I'm really tired. Where is it? Things just fucking vanished from my hands, man. Unbelievable, man. Just disappear. Oh, here it is. Stuff from 95. Alright, here's a bad day for me. Oh, in May. May 31st, 1995. Well, my girlfriend is going to be moving out in September. Things aren't really working out too well, and she's going to be going back home. It sucks. Badly. And on top of that, it looks like I'm going to have to be giving away my dog, my super Rottweiler I love so much. I wish I could keep him. How many times will life crush my heart? Maybe I'm dead already and don't know it. All the reasons to live are leaving me. All my reasons to live are leaving me. Makes me so fucking mad. I'm going to make myself work twice as hard, save twice as much money, so I can be fully self-sustaining and never ever be in this position again. You simply can't depend on people. They are just too weak, nothing new. I know. 112.95. Oh, wait, the top one is positive. 111 or 110.95. I don't have half of it. A job where my sensei is also my supervisor. Yeah, 'cause at the time I was working in this leather warehouse full time during the day, and my sensei was the manager. He got me the job there, and then we trained together after the school. But anyway, it's cool. I had him all day and became really good friends, like brothers too. A job where my sensei is my supervisor. Aside from being my teacher, he's like a best friend, a father, and brother, all in one. I'm very lucky to have him for a teacher, even though he's hard as hell. I learned one important lesson today, and that is the future is yours. You can make anything you want of it. You can make yourself or break yourself at any time. It's truly up to you in your own mind. Gonna go drink some coffee and hit the weights again. Karate after that. I can't wait. Next day, 112.95. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. That's all I ever seem to deal with. I have to wear fucking shorts because I never have enough time or money to do my wash often enough. I don't eat right because there's never enough money for food. Side note, because in the beginning, when we rented that second school, I was living there, coming up the hatch, and we'll go to the floor to get out and go to the plate glass window to go to work and come back and be there, and after work sit in a folding chair and open the school and teach, and then train, craziness. I knew I was going to inundate, but I knew this was like the best thing I can do strategically as far as training, so I don't get decimated in the circle of death for the black belt. That's a different story, and I didn't. But, so where was I? Okay, but there's never enough money for, so all my money, I pretty much had to give whatever I got, fucking gas. I might have been collecting unemployment, I'm not sure, but maybe I got like $250 a week unemployment or something. I put $200 a week into the school rent while I was living there underneath the floor in the basement with no windows, no nothing but boilers and pipes, spiders and fucking shit. Okay, because there's never enough money for food, and when we do get food, it's cheap and nutritious, about as cheap and as nutritious as a fucking Milky Way bar. My fucking car is busted. I have no transportation. That's why I'm waiting around here like an idiot waiting for my girlfriend to give me a ride. I eat the same thing every day for work, the same fucking thing. A can of cheap tuna fish and a can of soup. I hate my job, but I have to go there 5 days a week for 8 hours a day, not counting the commuting time. And I barely scratch out enough money to eat with when I get paid. I am the only surviving member from a karate school. So when I go up to my teacher's school once a week, I get to feel alienated there also. Right now I'm very pissed off. The only good thing is this pot of coffee I just made that I smell brewing right now. All this bullshit is taking its toll, so I end up lashing out and distancing myself even further from people. I can't explain it. I never could, and if I did, you would not understand. No one would understand. Oh, 34 minutes. Okay, what do you say? One more, peeps. On a roll here. Something from 93. I wonder if it's something I haven't heard in a while. I'll read the 93 one, I guess, right? Fuck it, since I can't find the one I really want to find. I'll move it in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, where was it? Oh, yeah, these are all the ones I weeded out today that I'm going to add to the book. This poem I wrote this one I think in January of this year when some intense stuff was going on, surrealism, things, awakening, all this stuff with all that. It started, I remember. This was the first poem or first thing I've ever written where I can honestly say, like, I didn't write it. Like, something came through me and wrote it. Like, I wasn't even writing. I was like listening to music. I was meditating. I was in the zone. It was January or December, maybe even of 18. And I got a pen. I was like right here, literally on the stool, and I just started writing this, and this whole thing just came out and flowed. I've never done that. That has never, because I didn't think of it at all. It just came out. It's pretty cool. Here it is. Sometimes all the talking and being in front of the camera, doing all that, like, geez, it's raining like toll, like, it's weird now, man. Sometimes. All right, last one. My spirit is unshakable. I fear no one but the Almighty. I am a lion amongst men. I am menacing, like a pack of lions coming at you. Distant cousin of the Myrmidon, the spirit of Achilles dwells within me. And this will be the last one. It is one of my favorites that I wrote. I start writing it. I like it because it's a great way to I like this one. Put this one over like 2 days. Nothing can withstand a will that's willing to bet its existence for its fulfillment. Alter your mind, alter your attitude. Success is the progressive idealization of a worthy ideal. Believe and succeed. Make your own circumstances. You become what you think about. And if you think about nothing, you'll become nothing. And thoughts of power become powerful. As you sow, you shall reap. What we plant grows, and familiarity breeds contempt. Work steadily towards your goal. You must heed the universal laws. We are all the sum total of our thoughts. We must control our thinking. It's how we use it. As you believe so, shall it be done to you. J.C. For every action, there is an equal reaction. All right, 40 minutes. That's pretty good. How long is that one? That one's 38 minutes too. All right, I'm gonna sign off on this video, the phone. See how that goes. I get a new phone. This one's, I wore the fuck out of this.